Hello everyone and welcome back. It is Priestess Melissa once again here on your Saturday. This is our Goddess Saturday. So we do Soulsista Saturday where we tap into the Goddess Oracle cards and see what's going on from the Divine Feminine perspective for our messages today, guys. So excited to get in and see who's going to show up. Lakshmi, could it be who knows, Brigid, anybody could show up, but there are so many messages that the goddess has for us to help us to temper those energies and tap more into the softer side of our being, you know? All right, guys, so don't forget to check me out or subscribe, I should say, because once I reach 1,000, I can do live feeds, and then that way I can tap into you directly. I can pull some cards for you. It's going to be so much fun. And don't forget, Firefly Metaphysical, we do divine counterpart readings over there with my divine counterpart, Jeff Jersey Moon Carroll, and we also on our website, offer everything from tarot services to house clearings to Reiki healing. I even have this 4-Thieves vinegar that I charge with moon blessings, guys, and we also Reiki charge together to help bring as much energy and vitality to your body as possible, and energy for your soul to feed off of and to be nourished, guys. So reach out today for any services you may need. Now, again, today we do a themed reading. Just so you know, I am a true priestess, and I love to put out messages that help you to, grow and become an even better person. So that's why I do these messages. It also helps me to keep up my skills of tapping in and things of that nature. So I really do enjoy it, and I hope you do too. So again, today we're going to get the goddess message, and we do one card from the tarot today, the Psychic Tarot deck, and we'll see what's going on for each sign, guys. So that's the cool part about this. We get an overall general message with the oracle cards, and then we go into the tarot and see what's going on with you specifically. Beautiful. I love it. So let's bring in today the energies of Great Spirit. Thank you so much, Great Spirit, for joining us here. The way showers, ancestors, guides, all those who help us on our walk, help us to receive the messages that are most needed today for the collective Great One for each sign. Taking some nice, slow, deep breaths in, bringing in the golden white healing light, breaking up all the dense negative energy and blowing it away today. Great Spirit is here to join us, and thank you for joining us as well. So it is, so it is, so it is. Always for the highest good, guys. Whatever you do, do it for the highest good, for everything to work out, for everything to, see it that way. It's like you have to be resolute and choose to have a positive attitude in your life, because otherwise how can anything manifest other than what it is that you're thinking? They say what you think becomes reality. It is truth, and you become so entrenched in the belief of it that that it is true. That's what experiences you draw to yourself, people and things of that nature. And once we start to work with ourselves and change around that talk that we're having in our mind, and how we're feeling and things of that nature, it really starts to serve us in great ways. All right, dear goddess, what do you have for us today? I don't know what it is yet. It didn't flip out over. Oh, another one. I didn't get to see it. And there's the third one. I like that one. That's Aphrodite. That's talking about tapping into like all that feel-good energy. This is the one I did get to see right away. Look at that. Yes, the dove energy, being at peace within ourselves, tapping into that inner goddess and really feeling the love and the flow of the beauty, just like that Venus energy, right? Everything is so beautiful, and we can tap into that energy anytime we choose to. Sometimes we have to work with ourselves, to temper our energies first, so then we can tap in to all of the good feeling energies once we've calmed ourselves down, you know what I mean? All right, it says, awaken to the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Have you ever done that? Just dance around the house with like some beautiful music playing, maybe with some good, messages within the music, but just allowing yourself to move around and allow your body to just move in different directions and flow. It's almost like water, you know, it is that beautiful feeling, and it helps you to tap into that releasing aspect and the receiving aspect of those beautiful energies. All right, so let's see what else came out. First that came out was Cordelia and saying go outside. So, you know, many of us probably haven't or don't get outside, you know, enough. I can definitely attest to that. I work inside. It says you've been indoors too long though. Go outside and get some fresh air, because this definitely from a physiological perspective actually helps to bring in more oxygen to our bodies. We can ground by walking barefoot on the earth. We can receive, you know, the energy from the sun through our eyes, through our skin, and be able to help heal and regenerate our bodies, because many of us may really need that to step into this inner goddess energy, right? Maybe you could do some dancing outside. I was seeing, you know, this is either like as the sun is coming up or as it's going down. This could be at dusk. This could be that energy of the nighttime, or really tapping into that flow and energy. Like tonight would be a good night to do that with Saturday night energy. You know, generally that's really good energy to tap into. So Coventina is coming out in the middle with purification though. It says it is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. And we were just talking about that, right? Cleansing out the mind and the emotions. This is what's going to really bring all of that balance forward for you today. The goddess is saying if you want to feel beautiful, if you want to really step into that energy of, you know, feeling good most of the time or all of the time, really just know that you have the ability to tap into this aspect of yourself at any time. You know, we may not feel like it. That's where we can get hung up at, you know, but when we work with our emotions and say, I am choosing to feel better as opposed to worse, and staying perhaps in a negative way of thinking or feeling, that is what's going to help tap us into Aphrodite energy and that inner goddess, right? And allow it to come forward. So again, getting outside, getting more energy, you know, in your body, that will definitely help. Even eating, you know, those foods that are directly from the earth. Because when you do that, when you eat raw fruits and vegetables, you know, and foods in general in a raw nature, you don't change the energy of it, and you don't denature it. You know, when you add heat to any food, you denature it, meaning that you take away the nutrients from it. So you're actually like giving your body food, but not food that it can actually use to help regenerate. You know what I mean? So the purification part of that is talking about what do we need to cut out, and that could be on any level. That could be foods, that could be, you know, addiction, smoking, things of that nature. It could be just your self-talk, you know, what you're saying to yourself every day, that you can perhaps heal or be able to move into a better feeling place, you know, but you absolutely have the ability to. It just gets easier when you do it with practice, right? Continue to tap into, you know, feeling good every day, and be resolute about moving forward in those positive ways, because that is what you're stepping into when you choose to make peace with yourself, as the dove indicates here. You blossom and you allow yourself to really come forward and shine in all of that pure goddess energy that you truly are. And we all tap into that. We are all a part of that, all right? Whether you're male or female. So Aries, what is Aries saying today for us? Something you're not seeing, my friend. Bring balance within yourself and see the beauty within yourself. The blue of this, what's actually, what would you call this? Indigo energy, right? So this is tapping into the third eye. This is tapping into how spirit sees you, is what I feel today. Allow spirit to show you how beautiful you truly are, right? Turn away from the temptation of, you know, saying to yourself, no, I'm not really that beautiful. I'm not really that awesome and wonderful, because you absolutely are. And it really does start with you and your self-talk, all right? So moving forward now to Taurus. What does Taurus have to say today? Conflict and defeat. Wow. Is this how you're feeling today? don't forget to look at that inner light within yourself and remember who you truly are. You have the ability to shine just like anyone else and to move past all of this conflict and defeat, but not necessarily more down, you know, into a depressed state. That's not the way we want to go with things. The light here is saying, no, turn around. The 5 is saying, make a choice to understand that you don't need to go through these conflicts, whether within yourself or with those around you. Make a decision today, is what I'm feeling, to strengthen that spiritual connection within yourself and with spirit, because that is showing up in the reverse today. You know, we control our light, if you will, like I said, and our energy. So the more that we can tap into reversing, you know, kind of like stopping ourselves when we're going in that negative direction with our thoughts and our emotions, and bring ourselves back to that peaceful state, right? Balancing that all out. Maybe you need to go outside. Maybe you need to connect with the land, with the water, whatever it is. Put your feet in water if that's what helps you to connect. Allow yourself to purify yourself and release everything that is making you feel as if you do have that conflict within yourself. And Gemini is coming out today with spiritual union, definitely making a connection within yourself, right? Filling your own cup. There's 2 people here, but it does not necessarily mean that you're making a connection with another person. This is saying that the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, you need to make a decision to connect with that on the deepest levels within your heart, especially, all right? It's just like the connections of the hemispheres of the brain, right? They need to be working together. We need to be able to tap in to have this, you know, celebrations and rejoicing in reverse. If we're not tapped in, we're not able to have that balance within ourselves. We're not able to see things rationally. You know, the left and the right brain, we have the rational, but we have the emotional aspect of things too. And we want to definitely make sure that we're coming from a balanced place with that 2 there, you know, that we're, you know, making that connection, if you will, like the hemispheres of the brain would. So make sure that you're doing what you need to do to bring that wholeness and balance back into yourself today, Gemini. All right, moving forward to Cancer. Cancer almost came out there. There's Cancer. Fulfillment of wishes. Is this what you're experiencing today? Maybe you really have reconnected with yourself, particularly with water, because I'm seeing a lot of water in both the Coventina card and the Cordelia card. Both of these have water in it. This is really denoting a lot of connection within yourself. I feel like you're definitely on a good path or going in a good direction, because look at that. You got the treasure chest there. It looks like a lot of abundance and balance is happening for you. 9 indicating wish fulfillment. On the bottom though, be aware that you are always in control of if this happens or not, because this is on reverse in the bottom as far as being triumphant, all right? So you have the ability, just like anybody, but I feel like you're on the verge of something. You just need to keep on going, stay in the game a little bit longer, and you're gonna see what you're needing to see, all right? Thank you for that, Spirit. And coming forward now for Virgo, solitude. Definitely putting some plans into place. You know, the wish fulfillment like this 9 talks about is going to be brought through understanding what has brought you to this place. Getting outside may really help you to reconnect and make those plans that you need to make going forward, because you probably connect more, say like when you're out in nature, you know, out in the woods or sitting by a tree. This indicates mountains here, and I think that is water that she's sitting on. But in any case, this is building that, you know, with the tower in the back. It's helping to rebuild your connection with spirit, but also to really ground yourself and build, you know, all of that abundance that you're looking for. Yeah, absolutely. Spirit is giving you a lot of wisdom today on how to move forward in your situation, in your life. If you use it to your advantage, you are definitely going to have success, is what this is saying here today. Great to see that for you, Virgo. What's coming forward for Libra? And Libra, victory and success. That is beautiful to see. Absolutely. It looks like we're, you know, it's like breaking those clouds away. It's like the trumpet has sounded, and wow. Are you kidding me now? On the bottom, we have foundations and achievements, a 4. that is beautiful to see. I'm Libra, so I'm definitely going to accept that. Feels like though, you know, with the storms in the background, you finally are voicing, you know, your voices, you're voicing something that's allowing, you know, yourself to break free of whatever, you know, this darkness has been, or whatever it is. Maybe not necessarily voicing anything to anyone, but you've made a decision. You're on that mountaintop. It's taking that leap of faith. It looks like that Fool card, right? With the 6, that is definitely bringing balance into the picture, as well as the rainbow, the home, the happy life, happy family, you know, everything that you're looking for. So that's beautiful. Definitely keep going outside and doing whatever you need to do to reconnect. That dancing really helps me for any Libras out there. So maybe that you'll really connect with that as well. And learn some songs that have some good messages and sing along to them. I always get inspired by that as well. All right, so, and if you guys have any songs that you would suggest for other people, maybe for their playlist, that would be cool too. Put it down in the description. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're liking these messages and you're getting good information from them, helpful information for you, don't forget to like this message, share it. Definitely subscribe though, because I do a different themed message every day. So moving forward to Scorpio. Scorpio today, stand your ground. What are we needing to stand our ground on here today? Interesting. It feels like maybe this has been a little bit of a tough go for you, but you're definitely in your power is what I'm feeling as we're moving forward here today. You're not willing to, you know, put up with any more whatever you've been putting up with. I just feel like maybe, you know, it's been a little bit of everything, if you will. It feels like everything's been coming at you, and now you're at the point where you're just like, enough is enough, and I am done putting up with this. So I really like seeing that for you today, because when you make the right decisions for yourself, you definitely bring balance into your life. I mean, that's absolutely true no matter what, right? All right, so let's see. We've done Aries, we've done Taurus, we've done Gemini, Cancer. We skipped Leo. All right, I did Virgo. We're going to do Leo real quick, guys. I knew I skipped somebody, so we went to Virgo and we didn't do Leo. Thank you. I'm sure somebody was hitting me up out there. I could feel it. I want to do Leo real quick and see what is coming out for Leo today. Leo, you have material harvest. Wow, another 9. We have a lot of 9s coming out here today. I'm really happy to see that. You are stacking it up, my friend. It looks like your harvest is definitely coming in. It feels like you've been heeding the message, you know, really stepping into your power, and you are that power. Maybe you were a little impatient before, but something came through for you. It feels like you learned something that you needed to know to be able to move forward and really take advantage, you know, in a good way in your life. And that is so awesome to see. All right, now moving forward to Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius saying for us today? Forgive me if I ever do miss one, and, you know, I really try to be on it. But if you get caught up in the messages, sometimes it can be easy to have something like that happen. 1818, so that's 99 when I said that. All right, coming out for Sagittarius today, obstacles and conflicts. You know what the answer to the obstacles and the conflicts are, and bridging that gap, it is trusting in spirit, and that is what spirit is asking you to do today. I'm getting the feeling that, you know, even though you've been shown the direction, you see that you're not quite seeing the next step, all right? But spirit is asking you to trust that the next step is unfolding in your situation, whatever that may be today. The change is the trust that you need to have in spirit, because right now maybe it's not something that you need to do, but if it is, patience and planning look like it's in order. You know, maybe there's something else you need to look at within this planning aspect of things, and maybe that is the obstacle that is keeping you from being able to cross that bridge today. The spirit is trying to open up that wisdom to you. Reconnect, go outside, whatever you need to do, all right? Get into that good feeling energy. You know, artists, when they do that, that's when they tap into their creativity and when their true power comes forth, all right? So moving forward to Capricorn today. Capricorn. Capricorn. Uh-oh, deceit and envy. What is this about? Deception and envy. 7 coming out. So maybe we're not doing everything we could possibly do to help us, you know, to really take that mask off, because that is what this guy is doing, is taking his mask off. Maybe really seeing how things have been and being resolute about, you know, maybe not liking, I'm going to say with this card, maybe not liking some of the things that have been seen, but definitely wanting, you know, feeling with this, him taking his mask off at this point. Yes, absolutely wanting to see the truth, because on the bottom is Ace of Swords. This is always reminds me of that Excalibur energy. You know what I mean? It's like, damn it, I know who I am at this point, you know, I'm not going to allow myself to be deceived anymore. And regardless of how others see me or if they don't like it, you know, I'm ready to move forward and be who I truly am. I'd love to see that today. So help do that in any way that you can, either again with the purification aspect of things, getting outside and just discharging negative energies, recharging positive energies. And Aphrodite is here again, helping you to tap into that inner goddess. And when we let go of those things and we release those things, those ways of thinking perhaps, because this is sword energy with the Ace of Swords on the bottom, but hey, mind or, you know, emotions, either one is really going to help us move forward on this path if we can get them in line. You know what I mean? Just like the hemispheres of the brain, we need the mind and the heart in order to be able to move forward and really take that mask off and be who we truly are. All right, love that. Moving forward to Aquarius today. Aquarius, please. All right, material and spiritual prosperity. That is beautiful to see for you today. 6 being about balance, of course, and we do see balance with the water energy there is really telling me that you have had a lot of clearing energy that has taken place for you today. All right. I feel like you've probably gone through the thick of it. You know, you have done a lot of this clearing out. I feel like with this card coming out that you are truly tapping in to all of this abundance. And I say that because you've been waiting, the waiting game with 2, you know, you've had to wait for all of this to transpire and to come forth. But I feel like right now a lot is happening for you in very positive ways. And I'm so glad to see that. All right. And Pisces, what does Pisces need to know today? Emotional withdrawal. So something has happened definitely in your life recently. Some changes, it looks like on the bottom here, financial and material changes with a 5. So you're really having to reconnect and bring balance into yourself, especially in your heart. Feels like something was maybe not devastating, but definitely took a hit on your energy, you know, and made you feel a bit disheartened about moving forward for some reason. There's definitely a lot of praying going on there, and it feels like you are trying to reconnect with yourself. With the earth and the water there sitting at the ocean's edge, it really feels like you're trying to make this peace, find this foundation within yourself again, stability, to feel like, you know, things are stable again in your life. The water, though, they're trying to help you to, you know, do that healing aspect of yourself and get grounded once again. But if this does have to do with money, which it feels like it could, there has been a change in that respect. And of course, this also makes it a little bit more difficult depending on how much of a hit in the finances that it took on us. All right, guys, so this is what I have coming forward today for our messages. I pray that they have served you well, and don't forget to subscribe so you see all the different oracle messages that I do every day, paired with a tarot card for your zodiac sign to see exactly what's going on for you. Thank you so much, and join me again tomorrow for another reading. See you soon. Bye-bye.